Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. As you come in, would you please hit the like button? Um, Also subscribe to the channel and become part of the Valentine family. Hit that membership and join me. And the reaction tonight is coming from um KADISHALYNN. She's one of my friends. You can find her. She was on TikTok, but now she is doing great over here with us on YouTube. So she's on YouTube right now. Um, I'm trying to find some so I apologize, y'all. So yeah, this is about David. Y'all remember we was talking about the private investigator that blew his alibi wide open. He told the cops that he was like um he was nowhere around. He was out on his tour, all that stuff. That was a story. The private eye said the Tesla was moved the last time the Tesla was moved. David was at home. Oh, sorry, y'all. My hair's sticking all up. That David was at home, and the soon as they moved that Tesla that last time, whoever moved it went. Then the tour bus came and picked David up after that, right? So y'all, boy, I'm trying to tell you. Anyway, they okay, and also the PI, he was like, he didn't see like on the videos and none that Celeste was going in or out the house. He couldn't see her anywhere on any of the videos, right? And so he thought about it, and so he was like, on these videos, this looks like a different house. And he had heard that he would take her out. It would be somewhere in the LA area or something like that. So the people on Reddit started looking it up, and they found the house where he was actually doing the videos that we saw. They found it. They found the freaking house. Can you believe that? I cannot believe it. But anyway, I'm gonna let KADISHALYNN show you and tell you, okay? Hold on one second. Alright, here we go.
We got some more information coming out about Celeste Rivas Hernandez and David. Yesterday, we talked about the private investigator who is looking into this case, who went on Long Crime Network and Ashley Banfield and said that he knows who is the last person who moved David's Tesla. In these two interviews, he said that when he was going through all of this video footage and he was able to see who moved David's car, he was never able to confirm that Celeste went in and out of the LA home or that her body was moved to the Tesla from that home. And he claimed from what he learned that he believed that Celeste was actually staying at another home, and she was also seen a lot in downtown LA. When this private investigator said that he believed that Celeste was staying at another home that David possibly would go and see her at, the people on Reddit started digging and they found something that could be huge. People on Reddit were able to find this address that David.
Y'all look at that kitchen. That is the kitchen. Remember? That's the kitchen like when she was like, we're gonna have to delete that, and he was like, delete it. Delete all of it. Delete all of it. Remember?
Would actually be filming a
Why?
lot at on TikToks and also seen in multiple pictures in this home with Celeste. Here's a picture of the kitchen inside this home, and it is the same kitchen that David is seen live streaming with Celeste.
See? Exact same kitchen. So that's a different home that David had rented out. See, because remember the manager rented the other one. So yeah, David had got his of age. He rented out him one.
Left in this video. A lot of people feel like there is a potential that David was actually renting this home because he is seen on multiple TikToks inside of this home.
Yeah.
And on this one, he said, "Forgot I left my stove on while recording my cover, bruh." On all of the listings of this home, this is the same exact bathroom that we just saw David in that TikTok. And this bathroom is also where David would take this photo in front of this picture with Celeste. When you go through through his social media, there is a lot more videos and pictures that you can reference back to this home, but these are the two major ones because these are
Wow.
photos that he is seen with in this home with Celeste. This home where David is seen in multiple photos with Celeste and also saying this is where he records music is only 4 minutes away from
4 minutes, y'all. 4 minutes away in West Hollywood. Oh my God. That is weird. That is just, boy, they knocking his alibi left, right, to and fro, and we just need to know who that the PI saw driving, moving the car. That's what I want to
from
know.
his home in LA, where the Tesla was very close to. And we know that times that David was still renting his home in LA, he was also at this home. So a lot of people are wondering, is this a second home that David leased to record music? We know that David was still residing in this home at the time of these photos and things because the homeowner of the LA home that was raided said that Josh Marshall, David's manager, signed the lease for this home in February of 2024. And all of these different websites that talk about the listings of this home, it said that the listing was removed on 7/21 of 2022. Then all of a sudden on March 8th of 2025, it then came back up for rent. And this really started to pique people's interest because it appeared that whoever was in this home that potentially knew David, or if it was potentially David, then moved out of this home. A lot of people are very suspicious with this timeline because some of the things that the private investigator talked about during this interview that he did with News Nation and Law and Crime Network. He claimed in these interviews that David's Tesla, that Celeste was later found in the front of that Tesla, stopped being used in the beginning of the year in 2025.
And I wonder, when did he get the red Tesla? Because remember, that was the black one. And then it got a hit on the side, had a big dent on the side of it. So I wonder, when did he get the red Tesla? You know?
PI then stated that after that Tesla was not being used in the beginning of the year, he was able to find out that the red Tesla that was seen during the search warrants was leased in February of
Oh,
2025. He also claimed after talking to David's friends and going through a camera, the last known photo of Celeste alive that he saw was January of 2025. It is odd to see shortly after these timelines that the private investigator gave, this house is then listed for rent again after years. There's a lot of people wondering. This PI said, based off pictures that he saw, it was like Celeste was in a whole nother home with David and other places in LA. We know that friends told other media sources that David would allegedly take her to venues and things in LA. Now this second
dang.
house is popping up in David's social media and in multiple pictures where Celeste and him are together.
I wonder if they talked to David's mom or anything, and she said, or did he? They said he was like, being forthcoming with the police and stuff. I wonder if he told the police. Yeah, and I also have this other house in L.A. You think he did that, y'all? I don't know. I don't think so.
At this home. Everybody is really curious if this is a potential house where something could have happened. Not gonna lie, the
Oh
timeline of
no.
events is really creepy, and the fact that these people on Reddit found this second house and was able to pull all of this information is honestly amazing. I'm curious what, if anything, we might potentially hear about this second home. Another big thing that people are curious about now that this private investigator went on Law and Crime Network and Ashley Banfield is the fact that days before this, he put out this tweet wanting to know if David's friend Neo was the one that moved this Tesla. A lot of people are wanting to know if this
Oh, that's the friend I was trying to explain to y'all. That the guy that's laying there with David, and they making, I guess they making a cover story. I hope, anyway. But that's his friend that hung around David all the time, would do anything for David. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. And look at the world. I mean, yeah, but that's the friend that I was trying to explain this morning. Yeah. Sounds gay. I'm in. What else? What does that dude's shirt say? He got a 4 DA D. I don't know. I'm trying to read their shirts, y'all. I'm just nosy. Okay.
To know if this PI posted this because he already knew who this person was, because he is claiming that he was able to ID the last person that moved this Tesla by looking at public Instagram posts. He claimed that he was able to ID them with what they were wearing 12 hours earlier. Neo was around David during the time that they would go on this tour. As of right
See?
now, we have no names confirmed about who was this last person that is caught on camera moving David's Tesla shortly before he would leave on tour. And we also don't know if the person that moved this Tesla even knew that anybody was in the front of this.
Ooh, that's right. They may not have known. He could have said, go out there and move the car over to the such, cause the tour bus is on its way. And I wonder who that is standing right there. Who's taking the pictures? Who's doing, cause it's like it's two people standing up and then them two laying down. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, but that guy that's laying with David, that is his best friend, okay? That hung with him the whole time.
Tesla. I'm sure we're about to find all of this out soon enough, but y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Yeah, y'all. Let me know. Cause that's a trip. A scary trip. But I sure hope they found out what happened to that little girl. That's all I care about. All right. I will talk to y'all later. Good night. Thank y'all for coming over here. I'll see y'all in the bushes. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later.